I was thinking to record you as an opening this TikTok video, which is like, the Microsoft closing system, like it's loading and it's like, bam. But honestly, I'm so bad in TikTok. I'm not gonna do it. I am not gonna do it. But if you think about today's topic, that's how you could feel, honestly. That's how many people feels. And maybe at some point I will master to recording on TikTok and I will be able to do it. Oh, I need some tutorials, I think, how to do it because I'm a bit lost. But today's topic is the things which you can do at 5 a.m. And that was a topic which I've discussed literally today on my Instagram. And I got a question, what the hell are you doing at 5 a.m.? Let me show you in this video what you can do at 5 a.m. and what I'm doing at 5 a.m. So let's crack on. Welcome guys on my channel, it's Nicole Termin-Waszek and we are here today to show you that impossible can be real. And today impossible is to wake up at 5 a.m. and I know for many of you it's like, what the hell, why you do it? And just to show you the even more extreme, in my best time in my life, I was waking up just after 4 a.m. So it is possible. I'm not a morning person, I've never been and I would never be, I think. But you can train yourself to wake up at this time. And many people, especially now when we are on lockdown and when we are like, oh, we're stuck at home, it's not much to do, we are getting bored, gyms are closed and so on, asking me, what are you really doing? What are you doing with this time? Because I just don't want to wake up and sit on my chair and thinking or waiting when like 7 a.m. will hit and I can start to get dressed for work and get ready to the day. So there is many options what you can do. The one thing what I want you not to do is to fall asleep again. So all the activities which I've planned for my mornings are around doing something out of the bed, taking you out of this cozy, nice moment when you can easily fall asleep. And I'm just saying it from my personal experience because many times I thought I will do something in my bed, I will read a book. And later I was falling asleep like on first page of reading the book. And I was waking up way too later, so I couldn't even finish anything on my morning routine. So the first thing, what I am doing when I wake up at the moment is to do live for you. And I don't expect you to jump on Instagram and do live on Instagram. If you feel you can join my live and we can have two-way conversation and it'll be amazing and I'll be so excited. So if you need to join my live, it's after 5 a.m. every day and you have link down here to go and find me on my Instagram. So that's the first thing what I'm doing. Later what I'm doing is I'm doing yoga. Straight away after live, I upload this live, I get you information on Instagram stories, so the live is there. And later I'm jumping on my yoga session and today's, last days my yoga sessions are maximum half an hour. But most days they're like 20 minutes. So when I do it, I start to prepare food. I am getting really hungry at around 6 a.m. So when I finish the live and yoga, it's getting just before 6 a.m. So this is time for food. And I don't like cooking at the evening. I think my evenings, I'm really creative at the evenings. I prefer to spend this time on creativity, on talking to you, on creating some new content for you. So I do my cooking at the morning, and because at the morning I'm not creative, I do the tasks which are not requiring from me so much thinking, and cooking is one of them. So I cook, because I cook for me and for my husband, I cook my breakfast, my second breakfast and my lunch, and sometimes I start to cook dinner or I prepare everything for dinner, so later when it's dinner time I just put it on the pan or to oven and everything is done. So that's how my mornings was. And later when the time hit around 7ish, I start to work. And in the meantime when I have breakfast I do morning pages. So morning pages in my situation is writing the what I'm writing, oh my god, reading a Bible, writing gratitude and writing like the intention for the day. And sometimes I do the scribbling as well, but I need to have right mood for it. It's not always. So you see, my mornings are really different, like really combining different activities, sorting out my day issue, which is food. It is my day issue, I hate cooking. but as well satisfying my mind, which is like gratitude, reading Bible, yoga, calming me a bit down for the day. As you've seen my previous videos, hopefully, if not, check it out, man, come on. I did have way different morning routine. I had a morning routine with the gym, but now because the gyms are closed, I cannot go to the gym. So I don't want to do my workout at 5 a.m. at home because I have neighbors and I can awake them. So when I do yoga, it's quieter than workout, especially when you have jumping workouts. So that's my morning routine, but I will give you 10 activities. I've mentioned some of them already. What you can do at 5 a.m. If you didn't like my routine, you can create your own one. And I encourage you to create your own one because I think when you create something what is like keeping you exciting, it will make you easier to wake up. It will be way easier for you, trust me. So what you can do, first you can do yoga. You can do meditation as well, that's another thing. You can do morning pages, and that could be wherever you feel. That could be reading your Bible or reading anything what you want to read in terms of your religion. That could be writing your affirmations for the day or reading them, some gratitude, anything what is in your mind. Many people do like writing, so everything what's on their mind, they just write it. And that could be your way as well. So it is literally anything what is coming to your mind in terms of morning pages. Another thing, you can read a book. If you are good at like being awake, you have this energy to read a book, to focus on it, to understand it, just go and read a book. And other people are learning new language. And this is something what I've never tried, but I would love to try it, but I'm not there yet. I feel like my body and my mind are not there yet. You can learn your language. Some people do it like half an hour each day, or they are simply like reading notes from their language lessons if they have them. So that's 5 activities. Another one is walk. I do sometimes walking, so when we have lives and it's nice weather outside, I take you for a walk. I think walk at 5 a.m. is amazing, first because of the views, and secondly, there is no one. There is no people outside, so you won't risk to get the virus. You won't risk that you need to have your head all around you because there are people walking. There is no one outside. So walking, highly recommending. Another one, really simple, which will be number 7, is to drink water. We are not remembering to be like hydrated. After the night, you are dehydrated. You need this few glasses of water during the day. And I train myself to it. That's one thing which I forgot to tell you I'm doing. I drink water every single morning. I literally wake up and I'm so thirsty that I need to drink a water. And I did myself a challenge over the last 2 weeks. It's actually week 2nd, that I will drink 1.5 liter of water a day, which could sound funny for some people because it's not much. But for me, it's a lot because when I'm working, I don't remember about water and food. That's why I said I need to have lunches ready because otherwise I won't eat or drink for like 10 hours and I will be fine because I don't feel this need. But I need to remember about it because it's not good if you don't eat or drink for like 10, sometimes 12 hours a day. It depends how long you're working. So drinking water is number 7. Number 8, if you live in a house and you don't have many neighbors around, you can do your workout. There is no problem. I don't live in a house, I live in an apartment, so it's quite hard for me and it's on the last floor. So it's quite hard for me to work out in my place at 5 a.m. But if you don't have neighbors, you can easily do it. And it's really nice way to give you this boost of energy in the morning. And to be honest, I cannot wait when gym will be open because I will be first one there at 5 a.m. honestly. So that's number 8. Number 9. Number 9 is to do something creative. And what I mean is like many times we had some idea in our head, something creative what we want to do in our life, but we don't do it because we don't have time. 5 a.m. is perfect time for it because when you wake up, the rest of the world is asleep. Probably your family is asleep as well. And in this case, you can focus on you. You can focus on this what you wanted always to do. Maybe you wanted to do some, maybe you're good in painting and you didn't have time to paint during the day. So maybe that will be your time to do something creative. Sometimes when I feel like this creative bust, I do create some inspiring posts for you, or I do put some schedule what we're going to talk about or what I want to share with you. or I do create some graphic design because I feel like, oh, I have this creative spirit today. So don't be afraid of using this time to boost your creativity, to develop it as well. If you have this creative soul, show it. It is the time. And you never know what it will lead to, but what it gives you is definitely the feeling of satisfaction. And that's what you want to start your day with. And number 10 is, I think it's the most exciting for me because of the nature of this, what I'm doing with my life and where my life is going, is to work on your side hustle. If you work full time, I believe you could love your job, and I wish you to love your job because it makes life way easier. But I'm the person who is not believing in one stream of income. I just don't believe it, and I think many people in current situation who lost their job, they will end up with the same conclusion. Where it came from in my head, it was I was fired twice, and it didn't make me feel good, and it did make for me some financial difficulties which I needed to handle. And from this moment, when it happened a few years back, I decided that from that moment I would never have just one stream of income. Even if the second stream of income will be low, I want still to have it because at least I can cover my bills or something else. So if you have idea for side hustle, for side business which you always wanted to do, there's no better time than doing this at the mornings because you have this time. This is time for you. You can focus on it, you can create it, you can develop it, you can start to build it. And even if you don't think about it like it's gonna be your full-time job, it is still good to have something on side which can give you money. And it is good to put yourself out there and to do something what brings you more happiness and what develops you. So you will become not just bigger value for yourself because you will learn new things, but you will become bigger value for your employer as well because you will get more skills which you probably could use in your current job. So just think about that. I'm getting really excited about these topics, and I got a few messages that people started to do things which they always wanted to do just because they decided to wake up 1 hour earlier. I'm saying 5 a.m., but I'm saying literally 5 a.m. means for me 1 hour earlier. And that can give you an amazing results, an amazing change in your life, so which you could never expect. In my situation, it was increase of my income of 20%, which I think is quite a lot. Looking on, I don't want to give you the numbers because it's not important, but looking at my overall income, 20% of increase, it's quite good, don't you think? Would you like to have 20% more of your current salary? Your answer. So guys, thank you very much for your attention and for your time. If you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and leave the thumbs up for the good vibes. I would like to hit this channel to 1,000 subscribers which will enjoy the content, so you could be one of helping me with it. So with this lovely note, I would love to wish you a good day and a good morning, and if you want to more motivation in terms of your 5 a.m., don't forget to go down below and join the community of 5 a.m. people. I've created especially for you the ebook which is sharing 5 a.m. tips, how you can become the morning person, and how it can be easier for you than it was for me because it was way and hard journey for me. So if you are interested in this topic and if you would like to put your life through this beautiful transformation, and if you are ready to go for the life you want and go for something which is impossible in your head, the link is waiting for you down below. Thank you very much for your time, and I will see you in the next video next Sunday, as Sundays will be more lifestyle videos, Wednesdays are more communication videos. If you didn't see any of my communications videos, don't forget to check them out. Have a great day, have a fantastic morning, early morning, and I'm gonna see you next one.